Hey there, hi there, ho there. Another edition of Ill Advised and Unprepared. I'm Adam Rubin. My co-hosts are Cole Phillips and Matt Merrigan.
He gets more confident every episode as he does it. He turns into like a new confidence. Yeah, sorry, I tried to raise it for Hunnid.
The worst. Hi there, hey there, ho there. Was it Bob Pinciotti from that 70s show? Get the fuck out of here.
Matt Merrigan is actually running across the country to raise awareness. So, Matt, we're very happy to have you here, and thank you for all you're doing.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
We just got to be aware. It's 2018.
Yeah.
So
Stay woke.
Raising awareness.
Stay woke.
General awareness. Our guest.
You're not going to introduce Cole?
I did.
Oh, okay.
But you guys are too busy talking a bunch of shit.
Okay.
You couldn't hear it.
Damn. It's going to be one of those episodes.
It's going to be one of those episodes. Our guest tonight, second time on the show. You know him as the leader of the CCG movement.
Yes, indeed.
He's got a YouTube video just came out. Many more.
So many, but you're close enough.
So many more.
Yeah. So many without the more. So
many.
There you go. We'll get
So
it
There will
there.
be so many more videos.
Yeah, so many more.
videos. So a million things going on.
Either way you go, it's a plug. I'll take
Whatever.
it.
It's just fun. It's fun. It's not, we don't do our research. I saw the Facebook post.
Fucking sloppy.
Which, by the way, there was this guy that in the video. You know, you're like walking around. There's a bunch of people that are like coming up. There was this guy. He's like a bigger guy wearing like a blue shirt and an orange hat. And our buddy Stevie texts me and goes, "Hey, bud, I saw you in that video." I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh,
like,
man.
That's you, right? In the blue ball. And I was like, I am so offended, right? This guy is like 200 pounds.
Yeah. Definitely a big deal.
That one hurt.
You can't really tell with the camera, though. I mean,
Well, the camera adds
you could
10
be.
pounds.
What are you right now?
Uh-oh.
175?
Oh, man, you could be 200 on camera.
Easily.
Yeah.
Possibly.
That's good for you, though. That's good for you.
I don't know if it's good for you. Not a lot of attractive 5'8", 200-pound
Oh,
men, but
Well, once you throw the 5'8" out there, then it's
Yeah,
a different
exactly.
It's a
story.
generous 5'8".
Yeah.
it's a generous 5'8". We had this conversation. I don't like where this is heading early.
All right.
But-
yeah, we're ragging a lot.
Our guest, if you didn't figure it out by now, is the one and only Hunnid, ladies and
Mr.
gentlemen.
Hunnid.
Yes, let's get a clap.
Hunnid.
Appreciate all the claps.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming out again. We appreciate it.
Glad
Especially
to be
with
here,
your
man.
schedule, man. You're all over the place.
Yeah, man. Shit is definitely hectic right now. But whenever I could pop up, I'm gonna pop up whenever I can.
We appreciate that, man. Because soon you'll be really big, and then we'll still be at this apartment doing it.
No, we're all gonna be big. I already told you about that because you guys are onto something here. So
Cool.
Definitely.
Dope, man. That's what we like to hear. We appreciate you being back on, man, because this is awesome. 2018, we wanted to have you back on right away.
oh yeah,
It worked out perfect.
definitely.
So, Rubes, let's start it off how we always do, man. We'll get to Hunnid with all his what's going on with 2018 and CCG, but first we're going to start with what you got, as always. Rubes,
Sure.
what you got?
So it was New Year's, if you didn't know. Happy 2018, everybody.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
And as we all know, Times Square, New Year's Eve, big ball drop, Mariah Carey, all that big time stuff, right? Big event on TV. So this article came out of the New York Post. The title is "Adult Diapers and Cold Weather Didn't Stop People from Welcoming 2018." So this whole article is about how people, once you get into the area where they're hosting the event, you can't leave. So people were wearing adult diapers, like grown adults were wearing diapers, so if they had to go to the bathroom, they didn't have to leave and not be able to come back in. So
Just see a ball drop?
See a ball drop.
Wow.
So the first part of the article is basically people talking about how it was cold but they didn't care. So they're like, Mark's from Canada and he said that he's used to the cold. Said Mark, I'm from Canada, I'm used to the cold. Lisa was in Antarctica last New Year's, so she wasn't worried about the cold either. Said Lisa, I was in Antarctica, so I'm not afraid of the cold. Then it goes to, but some others didn't fare so well, since after coming into the police pen, they weren't going to get out even if Mother Nature called. Some gave up their secrets, adult diapers. So far, it's dry, and I'm hoping to keep it that way, said Dallas teacher, who's probably never going to live this one down, Heather Feist, who's 32. I'll definitely need to shower after peeing my pants all day, said Ame Yamakawa, who's 21 and traveled 22 hours from Japan just to see New Year's Eve in New York. Let me break this down to you. Ame flew 22 hours to piss all over herself and stand in 9-degree weather to watch a ball drop in the middle of New York. That is an absurd thing to do.
Yeah.
That is the most miserable experience of my life. I didn't even want to go outside on New Year's Eve at all. Like, in Chicago. I didn't want to go, like, 15 minutes, like, across the street.
Didn't you
No,
go
I
anywhere?
stayed in. There's no chance in hell. How the fuck can you justify that trip?
Because Japanese culture, aren't they like obsessed with American culture? They're really into that.
You know how
really
many
into-
smiles she's gonna get with
So
her
now I got
fucking
to say-
peace sign selfie in front of that?
Hello
It is
Kitty
worth
backpack.
They're not gonna be able to smell the piss in her picture. It's mine.
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Got my Hello Kitty backpack on. I saw
You know
Mariah
she
Carey.
did. Yeah.
That's an
fucking
American
did it,
experience,
dude.
man. She got the American dream.
Bet you she got a McRib from McDonald's afterwards too.
I got a McRib. Is it McRib?
I don't know.
Not right
I have
now?
no
I don't
idea.
know.
Oh my god, is it McRib season?
I don't think it is. It's 2 for 3 season though,
Oh, it's Super 3.
and 2 for 5
Oh
season.
my
I know all about that.
God.
Yeah.
When do the Shamrock Shakes come back?
Oh,
When,
fuck the Shamrock Shakes.
Yeah, I'm with
Now,
you on that. Yeah.
the McRibs are actually pretty good. I'll give them that. The Shamrock Shakes are brutal.
Yeah.
The McRibs are good.
Yeah.
Give the McRibs, yeah. I like those.
None of them are good. None of them are good. What are you talking about?
They are good, though.
No, like
The McRib's not good.
the
Come on,
fish
let's be
fillet
honest
is
here.
like the only thing you stay away from.
You
I've
don't.
never tried that.
I've been guilty the last 2
You tried
trips.
it?
Yeah, I tried
You
it.
tried it? What'd you think?
It was alright.
It's okay?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I'll rather
It's
stick
like-
to a Big Mac or something.
Yeah.
But, you know, a Big Mac and a McGriddle. You know, it did me justice. So.
Dude, I had a McGriddle for the first time. It's
good.
Like 2 weeks ago or something like that. First time in my life. It was
It's
really
good.
good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good. Never had a
Harry
McGriddle
Potter?
before. I don't know.
That's delicious.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a Long John Silver's? I don't trust anyone that really frequents the
There's
Long
one in
John
Decatur.
Silver's. You going a lot? Be honest.
I mean, not a lot, but, you know, I have my fair share.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Were
god.
you
not like I
to
have
one
a-
recently?
It's not like I have a membership, but, you know,
Yeah.
I go.
I got-
I've never been to this place. I have no idea. That's why I think
I got
it's
a gold
so funny
card.
you brought this up.
Yeah. When I'm not in Chicago, I'll go. I'll put it that way.
I don't think I've ever seen one in Chicago.
It's probably, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, I don't know if there is one.
I don't
There was
know.
one in Decatur, though. I
Yeah.
remember
Maybe
that.
out south. That's maybe.
I don't know about fast food fish, man. That's a dangerous game. to
Have you
play.
tried Harold's?
I have not.
Okay, I'm from Chicago.
Harold's
Harold's.
fish?
Harold's fish. I've
Fish
had the
and
chicken.
I've never had the
fish
fish.
and
Yeah,
chicken.
the
Try
chicken.
perch.
Oh.
Fried perch. Oh my god.
Really?
With mild sauce? Mm-hmm.
I gotta try that then.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I've had
That
the
and
chicken.
sharks.
Caught it
Sharks.
right in the lake.
I mean, I can't I can't vouch that far for him, but you know.
Got Harold out there with a giant, like the crab fishing vessel, just going out there catching as many perch as possible.
Yeah.
Okay. I
I'm
think
okay,
those Lake Michigan.
I'm okay
Perch.
with fast food fish if it's their gimmick. I don't want to go to like McDonald's
Oh,
and get fish.
yeah, exactly.
No offense, I know you got it recently.
Oh.
I hope it was good for you, but like that tartar sauce has got to be like one red dye away from ketchup, like straight up.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
That doesn't sound bad, though.
just having ketchup.
Oh.
But
For the point.
I don't even know how I got onto this fucking tangent.
The point was this. People flew 22 hours to stand in 9-degree weather and piss themselves to see a ball drop. That is insane.
Yeah.
That is the most, it's so absurd to me.
But what would be comparable to that? Like, what if you flew somewhere like the Great Wall of China or something? Something that you like really wanted to see that was like a
care
big
about Great
thing.
Wall
I
of
know you
China.
don't. I know
Oh,
you
man.
don't.
I was just
thinking somewhere like as far as that. But
I'm still not pissing my pants. Look, I've been to music festivals and the lines are long at the porta potty, and I just sneak around on the side and basically risk it. Right? I mean, that's
So-
what you gotta do.
you just risk peeing in a giant like crowded place.
You find a little corner, or you got to be smart about it and make your move. But but we're guys, so we've kind of got that luxury.
That's true.
We can do that. This chick's not doing that.
She said, "Fuck it." Yeah.
But adult diapers, you're better than that. Everyone's better than
I don't know. I think it.
Could it be?
I don't know. I mean,
Are you not
it's
Cole?
the
You're
worst.
not better than that. You don't think?
I'm just saying she didn't exactly do it wrong. Okay, if that's what she wanted to do, at least she was prepared to piss herself.
Yeah, could be
I mean,
quite
fuck.
genius. Maybe she had like 2 or 3 in a backpack, just in case.
Even if she did, that's not genius. It's insane. It's insane.
She didn't want to miss anything. You know,
22-hour flight. You know this chick's. She's sitting in coach for that thing also. A 22-hour coach flight. No one who's pissing themselves in adult diapers is flying first class around the world.
She probably wore diapers for the
let's be honest
flight.
here.
Extra
Yeah.
cushion.
Yeah.
I think so. It's possible.
I know so.
You know her?
I was her.
I just guess I don't understand. I don't think this is an easy statement, but like New Year's Eve is crazy overrated as it is. It's like it's totally insane. There's no reason to do all the like ridiculous stuff. Uber prices are crazy to get anywhere. You have to spend $200 to go to a really packed bar and all that. It's just like the crowds are insane. So at least for a person like me, I had absolutely no interest in that to begin with. And I'm sure as shit not pissing myself to see Mariah Carey and a ball drop. I mean, come on.
That could be your idol, man. You know?
I mean, come on. You're better than that. You're better than Mariah Carey being your idol. Come on. You're better than all these things.
You know?
Everyone is better than that.
Oh. All right, Rubes. That's fair. Cole, what do you got? I'm cutting you off.
Let's go.
I'm throwing... Cole, do you have one? No? Or do you want me to go?
Yeah, because I don't really consider this is a crime, but I'm just gonna use this one. I think you guys all saw this. Getting this guy was only on the runway trafficking on his plane for like a half hour, and he used the emergency exit,
Nice.
got out of the plane,
Nice.
and got out of the wing. And was like about to jump off the plane because he was so pissed that they were taxiing for so long and they had so many delays.
He did. He jumped off, and then they made him get back on. They forced him back on the plane to get off the right way.
Wow.
How funny is that? No,
You
sir,
probably got
you
arrested.
cannot leave.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
That's
I
why I
can't
had
see
to
this
get
emergency exit. Bam! I'm out of this joint. And then he got out of there, got on the plane, and went, fuck, there's 2 miles of airport in every direction.
Well, rose to that guy, because everybody's wanted to do that before, when they're just sitting
Oh,
there.
yeah,
It's taking
100%.
forever to get off the flight.
I
and
can't
you're
believe
just
he
like,
actually
"Fuck,
did
why can't
it.
I get
That's
off this?"
amazing.
Yeah, that's savage. That's crazy.
Yeah, good for him.
I love the idea, but you got to think about the execution side of it. Once you got out of the plane, like, what's the game plan?
Right,
How are
right,
you gonna
right,
get?
exactly.
You don't know the outside of an airport runway. Like, where are you gonna go?
It might have been like a smaller airport, though.
I guess you just run to the parking lot, go to the Avis. Like,
I've been to,
hey,
I've
give
been
me
to
my
some
fucking key.
airports like that.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
It was in Spain. Those guys are kind of fucking crazy. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
in Spain,
It was
you do whatever
also
you
it was
want.
also Ryanair, which is like the equivalent of over there, which is like the equivalent to fucking Spirit.
Spirit,
over here.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not even. You should be allowed to do whatever you want. You paid
Right.
$8 for that seat. You should.
That's
be
what I'm saying.
able
I've been
to
over
go
there, and
crazy.
that's what I flew everywhere was Ryanair. And it was
Yeah.
like, they're like €35 flights.
Ryanair,
Oh, yeah, Ryanair.
like RYAN.
Yeah, Air,
Okay.
I believe. I think so. Yeah.
So they basically said you're banned from this from this service, this, what's the word I'm looking for?
Airline.
This airline, thank you. And he went, that's fine. I never wanted to fly with you guys anyways. Fuck off. And it just left. There's no way. You guys got to be like banned from the air or something. Not that that does
Banned from the air.
anything.
The air's here regardless.
Ban them.
Yeah, you know what I mean. A no-fly list, ass clowns.
No fly list.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah. I don't know.
The balls, though.
Yeah,
the
still, yeah.
sheer fucking... I don't
Yeah.
know how the size of that man's balls fit through the emergency exit. That's what I'm wondering. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of emergency exits in buildings because I was always told that like the thing will the alarm will go
Alarm
off.
yeah.
Even though I know that in most places that's not true, but I'm still afraid of it because that's what they teach you in school. Can't imagine doing that on the plane. I'd be freaking out
Yeah.
making that move.
No, I wouldn't be able
But
to
I've
do
thought about it. Good for this guy. Take the initiative.
it. It also said that they were waiting for 30 minutes.
Yeah,
No,
like, it's
that's
not a
what
long
I'm
time.
saying. It was
30
not-
minutes?
Yeah.
It's not a
That's a
long
long-
time.
It is. I've waited for 30 minutes before.
I've waited for like 2 hours on that fucking thing. That's not
Before
long.
the takeoff, though, or after the takeoff? This was
After.
after the takeoff. This is when they landed.
Yeah,
I've done that
after.
before.
I've
You
done that
waited
before.
for 2 hours?
Yeah,
Oh,
hour and a
I've
half
Nah,
or so.
10 minutes
Yeah.
feels like forever to me.
Oh yeah, definitely,
After.
definitely.
30 minutes, yeah, it's the time to.
Yeah, because you want to
Make
get
a
the
move.
fuck out.
Cool. Turn it off.
You've been
Back
You've been
and forth.
flying
Just in the
around,
middle.
cramped plane. I hate flying. We
Yeah.
talk about hating flying all the time, so I get the frustration.
Yeah.
Flying is one of the most frustrating things you can do, but still, that's a ballsy move.
Yeah.
Good for him. All right, man, what you got?
I'm glad I didn't pick that because that was gonna be my what you got.
You said it was the hairstylist.
Yeah, no, I changed it. I have the guy. Oh yeah, so a barber in, or they said hairstylist, but barber in Madison, Wisconsin, is arrested after he gets in an argument with the customer, and then just decides to zzz straight off. And I guess he had like a bunch of hair over here, so they said he Larry from Three Stooges.
Nice.
You know, so he has that hair. And so the dude called the police and got him arrested for that. And he's actually arrested and facing charges.
What was the charge, though?
Let me
Bad
see.
haircut. 25 years to life.
Wow.
Give him the chair. Just do it.
He's pleading not guilty to disorderly conduct.
I'm
That's
guilty.
orderly.
The picture of this guy's hair.
Right.
Pretty open and shut case here.
But like, I don't know. I just think that's hilarious as a barber too.
Well,
To just go and do that. They said he nicked it. I think they got in an argument over him nicking his ear first. They said, and then when they argued, he just went zzz, like
That's
that. Like,
awesome.
yeah. I mean,
Wow.
you're playing a dangerous game every time you get in that barber chair.
it's true.
That guy's got a whole bunch of knives and shit, and you're just sitting there. You can do whatever he wants, right? Or she. We're woke. 2018. We're working on it. We're working on it, people. Wokest podcast of 2018 so far. Only 3 days in. We're doing great. But yeah, you're playing a dangerous game. Every time you get in that chair, that guy's having a bad day, or girl, it could go sour.
Yeah,
Things could get bad.
it's true. Very true.
You got to trust your barber.
Yeah.
Jail time for that, though? It's
30 years.
crazy.
He'll probably won't get jail time though. My goodness.
Oh, there's
He'll
gonna
probably get
be
like
a big fine.
Well, no, he'll probably get he'll probably get like community service or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
still hilarious though.
Yeah.
Good for that guy.
What a
Also, kind of a crime.
what a
it ended up being a
shitty
crime.
what a shitty go for that guy. He gets his ear nicked and then gets the old buzz.
Larry,
from,
yeah.
the old Larry from the Three Stooges. Wow. It's a rough 20 minutes or so.
Yeah. And you got to go right away to get your haircut fixed.
Yeah.
Immediately, or you got to buzz your hair.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
Can I get
all you
another
can
barber
do.
over here?
That's all you can do
Anybody
at that
else?
point.
Yeah, you gotta go with the shaved head after that. There's no other options.
To Michael Jordan.
You made it cool. Bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just stick with it. Who knows?
Things are coming.
New year, new you. Maybe that's your look.
That's true.
I don't
Dude,
know.
this guy
It's
had
all
to
about
have
confidence,
like.
right?
This has got to have been like the last hair that this guy could ever grow. Because like you just like shave the rest of your head, or you just get over it. You can't be that upset. Like get the guy arrested. If anything, you punch him in the face and walk out of the store.
That's what I was
That's
thinking.
it. That's
You're gonna
over.
be more
The
so
situation's
that.
over.
I wouldn't think to call the cops because it's like you wouldn't think of that as a crime.
Right.
Like, yeah, you would just freak out and like a fight would ensue or something. But like you would, I would never think like, oh,
Is it a
he
crime
just-
if he didn't pay him, or if he gave him his money back? Is it a crime then?
Oh.
It
I
has
don't
to
know.
be.
I'm not well versed in haircut law. I got my degree in something else. So,
All right, fair.
any what you got there?
Oh, yeah,
Hunnid?
you got anything you want to bring to the table?
Not at the moment, man. You guys sewed it up with the haircuts and the planes, and yeah, I don't.
Dope. All right.
Yeah, I don't got nothing for that.
Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back, learn a little bit more about how the CCG movement's going, and do a little cool crime, not cool crime, even though we already did that, but we'll do it again. All right, we're back, Ill Advised and Unprepared. We got Hunnid here in the studio. We're doing a little second round of Making It, catching up with our good friend here. So how's everything going?
Everything is great, man. I can't complain. How about yourself?
You know, I can complain all day. That's actually why we do this show.
Real shit.
But yeah, so I fucked it up in the beginning, but
Okay.
so many.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So many. You said like so many more.
So many more.
But it's
I don't know.
2018. We woke now.
Yeah, we woke.
We woke.
But video just came out about you dropped like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, man.
Yeah. And what have you seen about the reaction so far?
It's been pretty good, man. I didn't really do too much promo on it. It's just a lot of shit going on right now that's taking more attention. But nonetheless, man, it's just similar to everything else that we dropped. Good feedback. It was a fun video. We were over there by Wrigleyville where we shot it at. Me and another artist.
The concert that.
Right.
The
Yeah.
homecoming
Yeah,
concert
In the
that we
home.
were at. Yeah.
Exactly in the homecoming concert. So nothing but great feedback, man. Can't complain.
Yeah. So this is probably a stupid question, but when you're doing that kind of stuff where you're like running, like you're like walking around, just getting people in the shots, they just come in and do that. You talk to them beforehand and all.
Man, we unprepared like you guys, man. You know, we just go in there and just let shit happen.
Yeah.
I like when it's authentic. You know, you don't really have to like come with a plan or rehearse or no shit like that. So what you saw in the video was real. Like me gathering 5 dudes and we just in there turning up. Never met them before, but we were just out there, man.
Nice.
It was a great
It
time.
looked like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah.
So they were dancing and shit. They were doing their moves. It was some funny ass moves, but it was working, you know, whatever they were doing. So.
Yeah. A lot of good dance moves out there.
Yeah.
A lot of interesting takes
Yeah,
on
definitely.
what a dance move can really be. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
what-
yeah, it's
speaking of
something
dance moves, what are some of your dance moves?
Ooh, you gotta get him in a
my
video,
God,
man.
yeah.
This guy can pull it out.
Oh yeah, I can. I've been known. Depends on how drunk I am, but if I remember it, then it's probably not good dancing. You know, I really gotta.
Stanky leg? Do you
Do it all.
duck?
I can do it all.
Nay
Do it
nay?
all.
Yeah, I can do all of it. Trust
Okay,
me.
okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do all of it. I don't know what any of them are, but just give me like a video.
YMCA?
I can do the YMCA.
Okay, all right.
You want to do the YMCA? We can do the YMCA.
Oh, okay, all right.
But yeah, so Matt was saying something about London, or what's going on? What's happening
yeah.
here?
I don't know if you want.
Yeah, I mean, London is just, I may shoot a video for one of my singles. I haven't decided which one, so I don't want to, shoot myself in the head and commit to a song that I'm not going to shoot. So right now I'm going to shoot one of my singles that's going to drop on Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, etc., etc. So be looking for that. Can't really release too much information about that because nothing is concrete at the moment, but
Cool.
that's definitely the plan, man.
Well, what can you talk about at the moment? What's going on right now? That's very future February. What's coming up?
There's a lot going on, but I
always
told
a
you
lot.
last time, man, you have a lot going on as well, so I'm gonna switch the roles, man. With you.
Dude, we don't have to do that. This is your show, man.
Oh, this is my show. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
This is your show.
for me, man, I may have a performance February 4th. Mostly January is just gonna be about like content. I'm gonna drop a project called 11/8 in the combination with 3 singles. These 3 singles are gonna be released, like I just said, iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, etc., etc. Countless amounts of videos. I think I'm probably gonna drop like at least 3 or 4 videos this month, and just like a lot of behind the scenes work for this year and this for this month. So it's a lot going on, but those are the main things: a project and 3 singles is what's
Cool,
gonna happen in January.
So how are you gonna? The 3 singles are on the project as well. You're saying, or
Nope.
just separate?
Yes, separate.
Okay.
2 different things.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome,
definitely.
man.
So be ready because here I
Yeah.
come. So,
Also, can you say any of the names of the singles?
oh yeah, Money Up, Bust That, and Like That. So
Cool.
yeah,
Very
3 different genres. I'm versatile, diverse. So I thought that I was going to try to hit every market possible. There's a hip hop single. There's like a Caribbean R&B hip hop type vibe single,
Cool.
and then there's another
Which
just
is
straight
popular.
rap. Sticking to my core single. So
Cool.
yeah, definitely.
Very cool.
So I'm trying to hit all markets, man. You got to hit every part of the body. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
MAG gonna be on.
Yeah, he's
one?
actually on one of the singles. I like that. He's
Yeah.
actually on one of the singles. That's featuring MAG and Streets.
Okay.
Nice, man.
What about with a 94 Cove? or-
94 Cove. Oh yeah, he's not on any of those singles just yet, but we're gonna cook something up with him.
Nice, definitely. Overall, what's sort of the game plan coming in 2018 for CCG?
Man, just trying to make sure as a brand that we move as a unit, we just like progress exponentially. You know, because CCG is really the unit. You know, that's not even including Hunnid. That's us as a whole. So just making sure that all of those individuals, you know, progress as a collective, whether that's shows, selling music, merchandise, whatever it is, man, just making sure that CCG moves forward as a unit.
So the website coming along, you can buy your survival kits there, but you can also get more information.
Yeah, we offer more than do-rags and grills, but
mostly.
Yeah. Right.
We're a do-rag and grill shop first.
Right.
And then
Definitely.
music website second. I get that.
T-shirts, sweatshirts, man. You can definitely go to the website, visit, purchase, do whatever you want. All the artists is on there. Asthmatic, Cove. Gotta get your information for that too. Gotta do an update. Cool. MAG, Streets, Chino. We all on there, man. So definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I still gotta, you know, figure out what you're doing for January. You gotta let me know, you know, just as far as what you got going on.
I got a show on the 19th on Cole's birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna be at the Portage Theater. If anyone, I haven't announced it yet, I guess, on the podcast. So if anyone's gonna be out, January 19th at the Portage Theater, Cameron.
Yeah.
Mr. Heyma himself. And,
Yeah.
You guys remember that? That's a good song.
That's a great song.
That's a really
Mr.
good song.
Yellow Diamonds in my ear. Call them lemon heads. That guy.
Dude, he's got some hits, that's for sure. So yeah, it'll be a good one. I'm excited.
Yeah, man, I'm excited for you. You know, I know you guys interviewed me, but I wanted to, you know, ask you a couple of questions.
Well, thank you, man.
And yeah, you know, I gotta switch the roles, man. So
Definitely don't though. I'm definitely not as interested.
oh well, you're gonna be interested today, like Kevin Hart said. You're gonna learn today. So just what's the difference, man, between the last couple of months and then like a year or two ago? Because I noticed that
That's a big difference.
you're a lot more active. Like you're way more active. So
Yeah.
what's the difference, man?
Just like fucking realizing that I was getting older and that I was like I needed to really hit it if I was gonna do it. I was kind of like I was just calling myself out on slacking, like for putting out music for a while. I was just like so slow with it, and I mean, shit, you put out music so fucking much. It's like, dude, you gotta put out music. I realized that, like, you need to put out music, and so I was like, I can't keep like trying to get old tracks to work and stuff like that.
Right.
I just gotta get new stuff going and just roll with that, you know.
Definitely.
So
man.
get over that hump, and then promote myself as far as like trying to perform more.
Right.
So I've just been like fucking hitting up production companies to try to perform more.
Yeah, that's
So
what's up, man.
yeah, and it's been lucky. I guess I've been throwing in, you know, enough reels, then you'll catch a fish. So
Oh, definitely.
that's what it's been, happening.
How has the performance experience been for you as far as, you know, these new venues?
Dope, man. The Portage is like a big ass like theater. So and for Scarface it wasn't packed. For Scarface when he actually performed, there's probably like 600 people in there. But when I performed, it was maybe 200.
Right.
But so it was like spread out. But so that was like it was cool, but it wasn't like a jam packed. I liked the Subterranean, actually, the MERS show. I liked that feel of a show.
Oh,
That's like much more compact and like it's like it feels like more like you can feel the energy where you're not on a giant platform.
Exactly.
You know, where like the Portage is such a big stage.
Okay.
So I kind of like I mean, obviously I want to perform in front of the most people as possible. So
Right.
Portage makes that more possible, but
Definitely.
Subterranean is a cooler feel.
Okay.
For sure.
And I got one more question for you, man.
Yeah.
Besides that, what else do you have cracking for January of 2018, man? This is the first month where you got to get going.
Man.
You're fresh out the gate. So what do you got for us, man?
I got the show on the 19th, and then I don't have another show after that booked right now, but I have a single with the Jazz Hop Cafe that's going to come out on their page. Not sure when that's going to come out, though.
Okay.
So probably in February is my guess for that. I just sent them that. I've been talking back and forth. And then a mixtape, man. I got that. I'm almost done with it. So I don't know. I don't have a name for it yet. I'm really bad at naming mixtapes. I'd fucking change it 100 million times, and then I'd wait till the very last second. So I don't have a name for it yet, but it's basically done.
Okay.
And then so that will be dropped as soon as possible.
All right,
And then
man.
we'll
I'm
move on
looking
the
forward
next
to it,
project.
man.
Yeah. So
And we may
you
drop
guys
Rat
know.
Villain. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Yes, and
we
Rat
may
Villain is
drop
coming.
that. Maybe a sneak peek, man.
That's dude. We gotta talk about that one,
Yeah.
for sure. We'll do it off air though. You got any more questions? What do you got?
I have an update actually.
Yeah.
Last time we spoke, we talked about the lack of wokeness in terms of hurricane names, and I thought it was a legitimate discussion. Today I was on. I was on. I think it was Yahoo, and there's a storm about to hit New England that is a mix of a blizzard and hurricane level winds, and that is called a bomb cyclone, which is dope. That's a better name than just like calling it like Hurricane like Timmy or something like that.
A bomb cyclone.
That's pretty solid.
Cyclone. That inspires more fear. I feel like.
I still like Hurricane Tyrone though, but I mean, the bomb cyclone. That's
Yeah,
nice.
you can throw like the bomb cyclone, but you can throw something else in there with it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like Tyrone the bomb cyclone.
Well,
That's
shit.
better.
There you go.
Like we're on our way to at least getting more creative names.
Yeah. Right, exactly. As opposed to the standard just Hurricane Larry or some shit. Yeah.
Larry.
Yeah.
Larry.
Weak ass hurricane. That doesn't strike fear.
All right, switching back over to Hunnid and CCG. What do you got a music video? Any music videos coming out soon?
Yeah, man, I got plenty for this month, but I think I'm gonna drop Hunnid's and 2 more in which I'm not gonna name, but just know a couple are gonna drop this month for sure.
Can I ask how many videos you have stored?
Stored at least like 6 or 7.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
That's gotta be a good feeling.
It's a good one, but it's a little annoying too, man, because it's like deciding what time to drop shit.
Yeah.
It's like due to relevancy and shit like that. So
yeah.
But nonetheless, there's a lot of fucking videos. There's a large collection, so I'm just deciding when to drop them.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Seems like you're pretty strategic in when you say do it. What are some of the deciding factors and when you say, okay, now's the time? Because you've got 6. Part of you probably just wants to just throw them all out there and be like, look at me! Like, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah, for me, that shit can get like Christmas, man, but you got to remember that everything now is just a plan, and there's just certain times in the market where, I don't know, fidget spinners could be relevant, and then like your song contains some content about fidget spinners, and then like you would have to drop it at that particular time to get the most bang out of that. So for me, man, depending on what is going on in the world and what aligns with what I'm doing, that ultimately helps me know, I guess, when to drop it. So
You should just start making songs for all possible scenarios
I know.
that could ever happen, so you're just ready
Right.
immediately after.
Real shit. That'll be a large ass library of songs.
I mean, let's get on it.
Man.
All right, I'll be background doing the YMCA for those.
No, I'm gonna need you on the chorus, man. I'm gonna need you on the hook, man.
Yeah, I got it. Me and
You
94.
should get for one of your videos. You should honestly, and Ruben, I hope you would agree to this. You should
Probably
have Adam just meet you at the rim on a hoop, and you should just dunk on him
Jump
so
over me.
bad.
Yeah.
And that we should put that in the
man.
video. And that alone would make the video blow up.
Oh man.
Come on, dude, do it.
Eh,
Do it for
probably
the
not gonna
views.
happen.
Yeah,
Do it for the views.
Do it for the views.
No,
Oh man,
I don't need that in my life.
I think you do though.
I don't think I do.
I think you do.
I think.
Cole?
I think
Would you be down?
Cole's gonna block him.
Would I be down to let Ruben do it? Yes. I would be down to let Ruben do it.
Great answer.
I would pay money.
I don't even know if it's getting
You wouldn't
dunked
do
on.
it?
If I'm just getting dunked literally over. Like I think that you could just jump.
I
over
mean,
me.
I
You're
would
gonna catch a knee to the.
I would do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I would do it for sure, but I think the best poster would be if somebody who could get to the rim tried it. And seeing as you're the only person here who can do it,
Nah, I'm okay.
I think
There you go.
We all know what happened in Nico.
Yeah,
Body
I
bag.
already saw it, man. I don't need to worry about it.
I did not see what
Oh,
happened in Nico.
oh man, yeah, that was.
It was bad. We called it out
Crime
last
scene.
podcast. on
Yeah, there's a video potentially surfacing around.
I don't think there is.
There
man.
was
I think-
claims
Nah,
of that last
Nah,
podcast.
because actually that was like that entire month or week that we went without footage because like
You didn't have footage of
yeah,
it?
Coach Smith did something with the fucking camera or some shit like that.
Or like
like
Jaleesa
conspiracy.
didn't show up for, what was her name? The girl that would videotape our
Jaleesa?
games? Yeah,
Yeah.
Jaleesa just didn't show up for a week.
She was like, fuck it. Or,
Oh, those are the worst. Film sessions are the worst.
yeah, they really are. I'm gonna need you guys in some videos though. Show me some moves, man. YMCA.
I got you. Don't
Okay.
worry.
All right.
Dude,
We're good.
Okay.
Take care of you.
All right.
We know what we're doing.
I have absolutely zero rhythm or anything. I could stand in your video
Just stand.
perfectly.
Oh. Okay. All right. We'll get you a sign or something to hold since you stand perfect.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Steady hands and everything. As long as I ate breakfast that day, steady hands.
All right.
We wanted to do like a Jay and Silent Bob thing, and that
Yeah.
like never materialized.
no, it didn't.
But we still should.
Yeah, I
It'd be
like that.
funny.
I like that idea. I like that concept.
Okay,
You know, Jay
yeah.
and Silent
Yeah.
Bob? Yeah. So we want to do like some type of video like that.
All right.
Just like standing outside like a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, but it needs to be a song that's
Yeah.
appropriate for it, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like a talking shit song.
Yeah. True.
Well, look, you write the songs. I just show up and I, don't do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
So you got to do your part. I'm ready to do my part. I've been doing my part for like years. So
Yeah, we have to make Rap Villain big, man. I think that shit could do damage. Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Is the, did you talk to the engineer?
Oh, he's ready. I just got the next batch of songs I'm gonna send him. That's in him. So it's gonna
Okay.
be like 5 or 6. So that'll probably happen next week. So
Cool.
yeah, man.
Can't wait to hear it.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, be on the lookout for Rap Villain, because whenever it does drop, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Be on the lookout for Rap Villain, Asthmatic, Hunnid CCG, the podcast. Shit's getting real in 2018.
Ill Advised and Unprepared, which, by the way, I don't know if you know, but we had a voting for the guest of the year, and you did not promote yourself. We wanted you to promote yourself because you got some votes out of somebody that didn't promote themselves. You got actual votes.
Yeah.
So if you promoted yourself, you could have made you could have won, man.
Yeah, I admit that. You know, it's there's a lot of shit going on over here. I didn't promote
I know
myself.
that you're busy, so that's why I was like, all right, he doesn't promote. He doesn't
Real
promote.
shit. I cannot disagree with that. I did not promote myself. But for the people that voted, salute. I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, because you're actually in the running. It was like a giant, like 3 people that got some votes, and then nobody else did.
Oh, damn.
Nobody else promoted themselves.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but you, out of the people that didn't promote, actually got votes.
Yeah.
So
Salute, man.
Salute, man.
Appreciate it.
So for 2018, making an early appearance for the possible guest of the year.
Oh.
I love it.
Definitely.
And
voting starts
you'll be
today.
on again.
Campaigning starts today.
Yeah, campaign
yeah.
starts today immediately.
Definitely.
If you want to win.
Yeah. I'll get on that. Definitely.
Why don't we move into a little cool crime, not
Yeah,
cool
let's do
crime?
it. So this is our latest segment. We've done it 2 times now,
I think we've done more than that.
but
Have
it's
we?
self-explanatory, honey, as we've said before. But Cole's gonna explain a crime, and we'll break it down and say if it's a cool crime or not cool crime.
Gotcha.
First one is a clear, cool crime, but you guys can decide for yourself. A box of horse manure was addressed and sent to the U.S. Treasury Secretary. That's a hard thing to say. And it was gift
God damn
wrapped. So they legitimately got there, gift wrapped to his door, and he had to have the bomb squad come out. And the bomb squad came out and opened up a present that was filled with horse shit.
That's really funny.
That's cool. Hands down.
Yeah, it's a cool crime.
Cool crime.
Does the guy get caught too? That did it?
No, they don't know who sent it.
Return address.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got away too.
Flawless victory. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Now,
pretty hands down.
I know you guys are all sitting out there wondering, well, shit, I want to do that. In case you're wondering, you can go to a couple different websites.
Yeah. I'm about to say, I bet there are people that do
You
it for
can go to poopsenders.com.
Yeah, nice.
You can go to shitexpress.com. You can go to ipooyou.com. You can go to ruindays.com. And somehow the Observer popped up there. But yeah, so there's a couple different websites. You can send shit through the mail discreetly. So if you have an enemy, I think that's the best way to go about it.
Yeah.
Send shit through the mail.
I generally use poo senders, but I mean, you guys are welcome. They're all good. I mean, they're all great.
If you use Rubinator23, if you use the promo code, he gets $10 off his next send.
Yeah. Another sponsor of the podcast is Poo Senders. You know that there's a company that will send people that you don't like potatoes that say, like, have, like, etched into them, like, fuck you, or, like, stuff like that. Like, they'll actually write whatever message you want on potato.
Didn't know that. That's dope.
And just send it right to whoever you don't like, which I think is, like, the greatest idea ever.
Pretty
and
cool.
we should start sending potatoes, like, to everybody.
Yeah, that's such an easy business idea, too.
Yeah, we should just do that.
Just buy a bunch of potatoes.
Right.
We're just going to do
Anybody
it.
can do that.
And claim that we're the original. You know?
I like it.
You guys didn't know about it, right? Like, not
Yeah.
a lot of people know about this thing. We'll just start doing it.
Okay.
Buy
Buy
potatoes
some
and write
potatoes.
fuck you on them in marker and send it to whoever you want.
There you go.
It's genius.
Yeah, I like it. Or can we just do something else other than potatoes?
Nope. Potatoes only.
Decided.
All right, next crime.
Adam, I pulled this one out for you.
Great.
Coming out of Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Hello.
A shitty football team is around there.
Not really. 'Cause
No, not
Colorado
even
Springs
close
pretty
to there.
far.
Yeah. But anyways, a man gets jailed for trying to offer somebody off of a Craigslist homegrown weed, illegally grown homegrown weed, which I don't really even know how you can have illegal homegrown weed in Colorado nowadays, but it is.
Yeah.
He probably had too much. So he tried to sell it for an SUV on Craigslist. He legitimately tried
How
to
much?
buy. It doesn't say the amount that he tried to bribe the guy with. It just
He
says
tried
that
to
he
just straight up
He's
exchange a
tried
bunch
to-
of weed
Pot
for an
for a
SUV.
car.
I
That
like
must
He
be
said
a
he tried-
shitload.
like-
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
Wow.
how much weed would it take for you to give up your car?
My car right now.
Like an ounce.
Oh, shit.
I was gonna say an 8. I don't know. The thing barely started this morning.
Damn.
No. Actually. Oh,
Yeah, for real.
Damn.
10 pounds.
10
10
pounds?
pounds?
Yeah.
Your car's not worth 30
I know it's not. I
Gs.
know it's not worth that
Your
much.
car is not worth 30
I
large.
know it's not that much, but that's why I would do it.
Like how Cole
This
knew
is my
exactly.
scenario.
Cole knew the price without even...
Yeah, we got to talk after this.
Legit.
Get into some
Yeah.
business, man.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Right.
Right? What would you do? How much would you do for your car?
For my car?
Yeah.
I just fucking got that car.
I
It would
know.
take a lot.
You don't really smoke.
It depends on the strand.
True.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, can I get a variety?
Yeah.
Or is it all one?
I don't know if I want just like a lump sum. Can I get like it constantly being delivered and all that?
This
I don't
isn't a
want
lottery.
30 pound, like, 10 pounds of weed. Like, where the fuck am I going to put that in an apartment that's like, a couple hundred square feet?
Oh, ooh, ooh.
I don't know.
Wait for it. Wait for it. New to the story,
Because he didn't read it.
because I didn't read it. So the vehicle that he was trying to buy happened to be owned by a sheriff in Colorado Springs. So that's how he
Bad
got
move.
caught. And so when he went to offer it, they said that authorities said they found about 4 pounds of weed in the car.
4 pounds.
4
for a car.
pounds.
What car was it?
Like
What
one
year?
hell of a-
What year of this car? I know it's an SUV.
Ooh.
Does it say the year?
Ooh,
It's a
ooh,
big
it
deal.
does not say.
Yeah.
I haven't read.
Big deal.
It does not say.
It's a
It just says
97
SUV.
Or if it's 2000.
If it's a sheriff's old SUV, you're thinking he's probably been sheriff for a couple of years. It's probably like
How would you know that?
10 to 12-year-old car.
I mean, I was rooting for
What?
the guy, but you got to do your research. I mean,
Yeah, if you're going to be doing
especially
something...
on Craigslist, it's like
The
pretty sure it has a mileage. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. Wow.
The dude's 39 too.
Yeah, well,
It's a-
goes pop.
Oh man.
They might be downgrading to dumb crime. It's just like, come on.
No,
Like,
yeah,
really?
I don't know if that's. I mean, I think it's a
I don't-
cool idea, but he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's like cool, really, because that's just like £4 for an SUV like isn't even a legitimate trade. You didn't do any research. You didn't talk to the guy.
No
like he just shows up at the sheriff's house with £4 a week. This is the greatest sting, the
Yeah,
greatest
ever.
bust of this dude's life. He's just sitting in his house. The guy goes, "Oh, fucking pot, man!" He's like, "All right, cool. Hey, get on the fucking ground, dumbass." Like,
Great idea, poor execution.
I don't know if it's a great idea. Like,
Well, I mean, like,
question
think about all the things he's bought before this. With
Yeah, I was gonna
weed.
say,
Yeah,
this
right,
can't be the
yeah.
first time.
Can't be the first time.
That's like a
no
currency.
way. You don't start,
Especially
with,
with 4.
Yeah,
4 pounds can't be the first time.
Yeah, you don't start with that. He's got a bartering system down. But never thought he'd go over to the sheriff's house, huh? Jesus,
Unfortunate.
it's a bad move.
That's good. All right, so we got not cool crime.
I'm voting
Unanimous
no.
decision.
Not cool.
Yeah. All right. You lose. Cole.
Yeah, I don't know.
Avi.
Dumb.
Dumb
Just
crime.
dumb. But I think that all the other times that he grew his own weed and traded it, and all the shit he got before that, that's kind of a cool crime.
Yeah.
Because he's getting a much better price. I mean,
No, yeah, it's a lot of way to beat the system there.
right?
Probably start with like a pair of rollerblades for like an ounce.
Like let's be honest. Like a good price for a pound out there is probably like somewhere between 18 to 2,400.
So you get a hell out of
Out here in
rollerblades.
Chicago, you can get anywhere from like 31 to like 50 to like 5. Like that's a pretty good bartering system. I'm saying cool crime. I'm backing the guy. He's an idiot
Backing the guy
for
going
going
to
to the
sheriff's
sheriff.
house.
Walk to the sheriff's house for
But
£4,
cool
man.
crime.
All right.
Okay.
It still loses 3-1. What, you got another crime?
Yeah, and this is just like, I don't understand how this is possible. This might be another dumb crime. A thief used a John Deere tractor to ram into a U.S. ATM bank, like a U.S. ATM, and just used like the plow to like just straight up grab the front of the ATM and rip it off. In Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Yeah, a lot of fucked up shit going on over there.
I could see
Did he
that.
get away?
No, he didn't get away.
Well, that's a
He
big
was in,
difference
first of
if
all,
it's a cool
he's
crime
in
or
a
not.
fucking tractor. How are you even gonna get away? Like, hey, yeah, no, it's that tractor going 5 miles an hour down the fucking highway with like $5,000 of cash flying out the back. It's not that hard to find. But yeah, he actually got caught hiding in a trunk of some car, like right nearby, because people saw him do this.
Wow.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
Uh,
like
I
look
mean,
at that
the
shit.
thought was brilliant, but there was no other like thought after that.
oh, it's a crane. Oh, you said tractor. I was
It's a
thinking-
John Deere tractor deal thing. I don't know. They plow with that shit. I'm sure they plow.
Yeah,
with
but
that
that's
shit.
like a crane. Okay, that's a little.
Yeah, I envision he
I
like
don't know.
plowed
It looks like
under
it looks
and
like a
sunk
cement
in.
breaker or something. Regardless, it says John Deere and some shit on it. But you gotta have a backup car next to that or something.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta.
Yeah,
that's a
absolutely.
2-guy operation.
Yeah.
It has to be.
That's
If
a
not
crew.
3 or 4.
That's a crew.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
you got to pick
know.
up the ATM.
Has to be
afterwards.
multiple drop-offs. Not that I've never done it or anything, but you know.
It's true.
Yeah, I know. Just saying, you know. Multiple
Whoa.
drop-offs, you know.
Yeah, no, that's horrendous execution. You use the crane to dig it up, but you don't drive home with it. You gotta stash
He
that
didn't
thing
even-
somewhere.
He
Nah,
didn't
he
even.
didn't
He didn't even
drive.
get that far, man.
was in the
like,
trunk.
dude, like,
I'm sure the people at
this
the bank.
person, yeah, the people around the bank were just like,
Yeah, he's in the trunk. Guys.
Yeah.
You're not
It's
going
like-
over there.
who did anybody order like this cement fucking John Deere truck? It's like, are we doing new sidewalks? No, I don't think so. It's a there's a there. Oh, yep, there's the ATM. There's a lot of cash going everywhere.
Sure, they called the cops. Were like, "Yeah, someone's stealing our ATM right now." Yeah, he's not getting very far. You take your time if you got anything else to do. You take. I mean, literally, he's just going like right down the road. You'll find him. So yeah, don't stress yourself about it. But if you can get
It sounds
it
like in
back.
Colorado Springs they do have a lot of other stuff going on too.
Oh, they got all kinds of shit going on. People are walking to the police station with bags of weed and shit. Like, hey, here you go, man.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah, Colorado Springs is on notice right now. It's only been 3 days into the year.
Yeah, for
True.
real.
So let's get it together,
Let's check back
Colorado
in-
Springs.
let's
It's a
check back
long
into
year to be
Colorado
doing
Springs.
this shit.
They are not woke.
No.
They are not awake.
No.
No, they're not woke in Colorado establishments.
No, they are not woke at all.
Cole, any more crimes?
Have we talked about the pooper, the female jogger?
Yeah.
We talked about her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there an update on her?
No.
Yeah,
no.
fill me in. Who's
The
the pooper?
copycat pooper?
No. Just that Charmin's trying to get her to like come out and say who she was and everything.
Oh yeah, there was this girl that was going
And she
around
would- and she still
taking
won't come
dumps
out.
on somebody's lawn.
Wow.
And it was like the same
No.
girl's lawn. She was like continuously going and like taking
And I
dumps
think
on.
if she was
No.
also
She's
from
a
Colorado,
she's
right?
a jogger.
Okay.
Yeah, she's also
a
from
jogger.
Colorado. She's a
She
jogger.
jogs.
And she was
That's
just
an occupation?
no.
It's like being.
I mean, you said that with like,
No,
she's a
that's-
jogger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like,
Well,
she's
it's
a
because
jogger,
the
she's
title
still a
says the
girl.
jogger.
I'm trying to stay woke. It's 2018. I don't know. I don't know if something changed. You said that like, she's a jogger. Okay, I didn't know. All right.
There's
Probably.
She wears joggers. She jogs. I mean, she's fully employed by joggers.
Hey,
Oh.
with
So there's nothing
Instagram, you
new
can
on
be
that?
anything.
Yeah, right. Fuck.
Yeah.
So she just.
Charmin.
Charmin's trying to get a sponsorship deal
Yeah,
with her.
yeah.
That's
Charmin
pretty
like
funny.
tried to contact. They like put an ad out there like, if you say who you are, we'll blah blah blah, give you a shitload of money to like endorse our product. Nope.
pun intended.
Right. Oh.
Hey.
Ooh, bars.
Hey,
Bars.
bars. I'm just gonna get Ruben to start doing my ad libs from now on.
Hey.
Whoa! Can we do a whole song like that? Can we do a whole song? Just one.
Okay.
Yeah, we can work on that. Yeah, well, that story's a little weird because they were interviewing the house that kept getting shit on, and the wife's, the wife who's in there is like, oh yeah, I have no idea why she's doing this. You know, there's the husband in the background that's like, yeah, me neither. I have no clue. I don't know why she's pooping all over the lawn all the time, 3-4 times a week. It's not because of me. It's definitely not because of me. That's all I know. Like, come on. No one's shitting on people's lawn on a regular basis unless you did something to them. That's
True.
We're not like dogs here, like, oh, it's my favorite spot.
She might be though.
Maybe.
Stay woke.
Yeah, she could be a dog if she wants. I'm sorry, everyone. Anyone who was triggered by that statement, you could be a dog if you want. I don't give a shit.
No.
I've given up.
No.
You
Ben
be
Shapiro tells us you cannot be a dog.
You could be a dog. I'll call
He said you can be a dog. He said just don't make me.
Oh
you a
yeah,
dog.
right. Right.
He said you're gonna identify with whatever you want.
Yeah,
So maybe she identifies with being a dog.
cool. Good for you.
So that's
I'm a human.
That's her favorite place.
Okay, well, good for her then. Any other crimes?
No.
No, considering you brought up one from 3 weeks
With
ago.
no
Whoa,
update.
whoa.
That was from a long
To
time
be
ago.
fair, I didn't fully remember if we touched that one or not. So, but I asked. It was polite. At least
It was
I'm polite. You know.
That was polite.
Yeah. Fuck
So
you.
no
The
more
new
crimes?
cool crime's gonna be me killing fucking Ruben.
Well, damn.
Yeah. Not cool.
Cool. Say cool, crowd. Makes the podcast better. All right, well, shit. Then I think that was it. Then that was cool crimes and not cool crimes, and making it with Hunnid himself, man. Thanks for coming back and doing part 2. We appreciate it. Do you got a song that's gonna be coming up over here that you wanna promote?
Yeah, I think we could drop the Hunnids. I'll sing you that. That's some savagery where I come
Okay.
from in Chicago. So
All
yeah,
right, cool.
I'll definitely plug that one, man.
All right, so you are about to hear the Hunnids right now by Hunnid himself.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back with the rest of our show. We got rants, watching, not watching, roses and thorns, the rest of the big deals. So, we'll be right back. Peace.
All right, we're back. Time to do the final segment of the show here. We got rants coming up, little roses and thorns action after that. What are you watching, not watching? So let's get into rants here. Any rants? Anybody? Bueller?
I gotta think of one, man. I'm hoping that one of your guys is gonna spark something for me.
Okay.
Because I'm not, like, totally on one right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me neither, man. Uh-oh.
I'll start the year off.
Yeah,
All
man. Let's
right,
go,
here we
Cole.
go.
All right. So I New Year's Eve, big time of the year. There's about 4 days of the year where you have something that where all your friends have the same day off, right? You have Christmas, but that's family. You have Hanukkah if you're Reuben. You have...
And you.
And me.
What?
And me. Yeah, right?
Jab at the half.
No, but like, there's only a couple other days. I mean, think about what other days are there besides New Year's and this holiday that came up that you have off. There's only a couple days. So, anyways, this New Year's, all my
Memorial Day.
4th of July, Memorial Day.
Columbus Day.
Nah, that's
Which is not Columbus Day. We're going to call it
Oh, yeah.
Indigenous
Whoa,
People
whoa,
Found
whoa,
Day,
whoa. Cut
because
that.
We are woke.
Cut that out.
Shit got real.
So
Columbus.
Indigenous People Day. What is it?
It's
it called
fucking
now?
what I think it's called blankets filled with blank.
Oh, Jesus. That's not woke. Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. But continue.
But anyways, this New Year's Eve, I had to go to a wedding. A fucking wedding.
I had to go too.
Me and Matt had to go. And like, it's this just pure selfishness to put yourself at the center of attention on a holiday where everybody has something planned that weekend. There are so many weekends in the year. To be exact, if we named 4, there are 48 weekends, 47 if you want a weekend off, of the year that you could fucking plan your fucking wedding. Have me come out for a goddamn wedding. That's awesome. I wasn't doing anything that weekend. I was about to pick my ass or spend money at the bars. Perfect. But now, no. When all my friends had these big plans and they don't have work the next day, I need to go to your wedding and sit with people and old friends and family and parents and talk about like the fucking pastime and the old shit.
Most people
Luckily-
actually find that enjoyable.
Yeah, with old friends and relatives. And
These are my relatives. These are like old family friends that I haven't talked to in like 10 years. They're relatives that I was friends with back when I was like 11 and 12 and like going into high school. And now I'm going to go back and be like, yeah, it turns out I smoke weed every day. How do you think about that one? You still want to? Yeah, I'm going to go get some Johnny Walker. Fuck off. Don't do that on New Year's Eve. All right, I have other shit I'm doing. Selfish. It was a wonderful wedding,
There you go. Drop the
but
mic.
selfish.
elegant. Extremely elegant. The nicest wedding I've ever been to.
What kind of food were they serving there? What was going on? What'd you guys get? Did you get the steak?
They had,
Salmon?
They had sushi.
They had brisket
Sushi.
pushed together that
Like the
looked like
hors
steak.
d'oeuvre.
Oh. Sushi?
Sushi was
sure the
really
sushi
good, man,
fucked
and
up my
I did
stomach.
not get sick from the sushi Matt did, and I ate like, dude, it was the first thing they had out there, and then
Really
the
good?
guys.
It was really good.
No, it was not good. It was the first thing I ate in 5 hours.
Oh, well, damn. Okay.
but I didn't get sick from
What
it like
time we
Matt's
ate
claiming
dinner?
he did.
What?
Guess what time we ate dinner?
Not till like at least 9, 10 o'clock.
11:30.
Oh
Flava
my
Flav was like,
God.
wow.
Oh my god. 11?
11:30.
11:30?
Yeah, that's what time they served dinner.
What the fuck? That should be illegal.
Wow.
6 o'clock is dinner time.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
6 o'clock is when you eat dinner. No, yeah, I agree. It's definitely... I mean, I guess there's like 2 schools of thought. Because for you guys, it sucks, you know, because you don't know everyone that's there.
Yeah.
But for her family and friends and everything like that, it's kind of cool because now
Right.
you don't have to do shit on New Year's. Because we just talked about how I'm an anti-New Year's, like, do a bunch of crazy bullshit anyways. So somebody said, hey, there's a free alcohol and dinner and your friend's getting married event and you don't have to do all this planning and bullshit for New Year's. I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah. It was like one of you guys.
Right.
I would be stoked.
Right,
And I can
for
totally
sure.
understand how if you're kind of, like, not really in it, you just sort of got invited, but you haven't really, like, hung out,
Yeah.
then that can get weird.
Yeah, if it's not a close friend, so then make it a small wedding then.
Yeah.
And just make it your close friends if you're going to do it on that.
I'm
that
gonna-
kind of day, you know, the people
True.
that you would be hanging out with anyways.
Or
I'm
just
going
not
to
do it at all.
one-up you here.
Okay.
I think it was last year? 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I had to go to a wedding on New Year's Day. So think about that. You talk about selfishness.
Hungover, yeah.
Hungover as shit, and now you've got to go to this fucking wedding on the day where you really don't want to do anything, right? Like, that was rough. And the wedding, it was for an Indian couple, okay?
Oh, well, damn. Okay.
So
That's right.
So
Stay woke, baby.
well, yeah.
Go to
So
Indian weddings.
yeah, I have Indian friends. so I can't be racist, which is great. But so we show up, right, and like we were concerned because it was supposed to start at 9, and we got there.
In the morning?
No, at night.
Okay. So you just had the day to recover.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so it starts at 9. But I'm tired. You know, like I don't want to do this.
And most people don't have the second off of work.
No, of course not.
True.
So we're stressing out because it's supposed to start at 9 and it was already like 9:20 or something like that. We show up and we come in, no one there. Not a single person is in this in the reception area. So we're like looking around. I thought I was in like a horror movie. Like there was like some weird kind of like elevator music playing, and then walk around. Finally, I find some woman at the front desk who goes, "Oh, you're here for the wedding," and I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna die." Fantastic. I knew this would happen. What? She goes, "This is a Indian wedding. We hold many here. No one's showing up till at least 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. So we just had to chill. We just had to sit there. I was miserable.
What time do people show up?
Around
10:30?
10:30 or so, and it didn't really even get going until 11:30. Dinner's not getting served basically ever. They're doing dinner like next week. They waited a whole year. It was a mess, man, and I was not happy with that. So it can be even a little more selfish. You do it the day after when everyone's hungover.
It's true.
That's fucking brutal.
It's true.
And on top of it, no alcohol.
Ooh.
No alcohol at the weddings. You can't even really fight the hangover or anything.
Probably, yeah, you probably started with that one.
Yeah, that's rough.
No alcohol.
No alcohol is like religious.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was fucking bad.
If you don't have alcohol at your wedding,
what's the point?
I was gonna say it's kind of hard to get people to come. I feel like
No.
that's like the big thing. It's like, hey, you're gonna come and celebrate my big day and give me presents, and I'm gonna give you free alcohol.
Yeah.
And that's basically like the
Yeah.
deal.
This wedding did have Woodford Reserve Johnny Black on stock, which was awesome. It
Yeah.
was Johnny Black all night. It was great.
No, it was really nice. It was a really nice wedding. Besides everything, you know.
Were you guys underdressed? I feel like you guys were underdressed.
We're not.
I would not say underdressed. I was very out of place with how I dressed, though. I will say that.
We were differently dressed.
So underdressed.
Elaborate.
Let's just say that it, like, hypothetically speaking, it was a black tie event, and we wore colored attire. But it was suits.
Okay.
Yeah,
but it was.
I wore a gray suit. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I wore a gray suit
It
with
wasn't
a
like-
light blue shirt and then like a tie.
But it was black
like
tie optional. There was other people wearing ties.
Yeah, it was a
wasn't
lot
like-
of people that were in just like tuxedos or in like just tie or like just like black suits with a white shirt and a black tie.
Okay.
Did
like,
Matt
just
have
straight
a very colorful flower
I had a flower,
tie?
colorful tie
Maybe.
on, green,
Maybe. It's not
blue,
important.
purple, light blue shirt, gray. Yeah, I was
Did
definitely
I
stood
have-
out. And I was probably the only non-Jewish person at that wedding. So
And I was the only
of
one.
5.
I was the only one not wearing a full suit. Mine was just a sport coat
Yeah.
with suit pants.
So yeah, we stood out. We stood out for sure.
Pretty sure I could.
Whatever works. Whatever works.
How about this? So we also both didn't get +1s for the
Of course
wedding.
not.
So we were talking to some like parents from like kids that we grew up with, and we had one mom going because she like asked. She's like, "Oh, where are you guys' dates?" And we're like, "We came together." And she was like, "Oh, speaking of woke," she was like, "Oh, cool." And like we saw that she kind of like was like, "Oh, they think they're gay," so we just kind of ran with it for a second. And she's like, "Yeah, we live together in the city." And like, she was like, "Oh, that's really cool."
they're like, "Oh, you live together, huh?" And we're like, yes, we do.
Yeah, I was like,
actually.
this is hilarious. And then another mom that came over that knew us much better came over, and she heard us, and she's like, "Oh, they're messing with you." And she's like, "Oh," but we had her going for a little bit. It was pretty funny.
Hysterical.
Nothing better.
A couple heterosexual life partners hanging out,
Right.
doing whatever, getting into trouble. Were there any wedding crashers there?
No.
Anybody trying to
Not
sneak
that
in?
not that I saw.
No.
Were
the
there
shit
any-
was-
Any
the shit was-
drama
it was
at all?
It was at like the Fairmont Hotel, man. The shit was classy.
Is there any drama?
Any drama at all? You see like groomsmen fight or like pissed off ex-boyfriend who
Matt almost fought 2 ex-boyfriends actually.
No.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yep, 2 of them. The one who asked you your favorite song lyric, and the one who.
That wasn't a boyfriend. That was just some random guy.
Oh, that was.
And what even almost fought? I know you know.
No,
No, I had one guy. I got put in a weird kind of thing where I was being introduced by the bride's mom. She was like bringing me around because we'd known her for a long time, and she was like, "He's a rapper," and she was like introducing me to all these people as a rapper. And so then
That's always bad.
Not good. So
So
then
then
I was
rap
like,
for me.
Right, yeah.
So then I was stuck with this guy who was asking me. He was like, "Yo, what's your favorite rap lyric you've ever written?" And I was like, "I don't know, man." And he's like, well, what, man? He wouldn't take no for an answer. And I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, I don't think I have a favorite lyric of all time. I was like, it constantly changes, you know? It's like, as I write new stuff, new things become favorites. And I was like, so I don't know. It'd have to be probably one of the last things I wrote. And he was like, well what is it? And I was like, I don't remember, man. I don't have my notes with me right now. Like, I can't, I don't know, man. And he was just like, all right. Well, I'll give you some time. It was basically like, I'll wait. And I was just like, you can check out my music, man. My name's Asthmatic.
Right.
I sit down. I was like, Jesus, dude. Yeah. I don't know, man.
Persistent.
I don't want to fucking be a rapper here. I'm at this wedding right now. Like, I don't want to give you my favorite line of all time right now. So, I can think in depth about this.
Real shit.
So what is...
I still don't know.
The dude is still waiting.
Yeah, that guy called me, actually. He's just wondering if you ever had that answer. Maybe he liked you.
Maybe.
Dude.
Maybe.
What do you think?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably not.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
You don't know. How would you know that?
Alright, what's your rant, dude?
I don't even...
Hunnid, did one come up yet? You got a rant? Anything cooking?
Maybe a little something, you know.
Can we stir up this pot anyhow?
Yeah, stir up the pot.
That's what I'm going to throw out something.
Man, I have no idea.
What was your rant going to be, Rubes?
So I was playing this Tetris game on my phone.
Okay.
And because of the nature of it being free, it offers in-app purchases, which is fine. I don't really have an issue with in-app purchases. I think it's a little weird, but I don't have enough, I'm not going to sit there and, wait on hold and, deal with all this bullshit to get my money back. But
you should. $50 is enough, for sure, dude.
Yeah. I didn't know where to call. I looked around for, the About page. I think I have to call Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta take that L, man.
Dude, my
$50 L.
Dude,
I don't know.
My little cousin learned the password of his dad's Apple account and to his iPad and bought $1,200 worth of games, and he called into Apple and was like, "Listen, you gotta switch this." I would.
$1,200?
Yeah.
That's
he got the bill at the end of the month and was like, I think you guys messed up. I did not buy Tree Frog 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is not a thing. And they're like, oh, I'm really sorry. We should have better protection. And they reimbursed him.
Really?
And he had to keep all the games?
I don't think
no, he definitely got to get rid of
them.
But it happened over the weekend, so maybe I will.
I'm just saying, it's worth, what are you going to do?
Just do it, man.
What are you going to do? Sit on your way into work or something? And just
while you're doing nothing at work.
Yeah.
Be prepared for that battle.
I just don't want to deal with, waiting on hold and, all that shit over, $50. I have a life that I need to live, you know?
If you want that 50 back, that's what you got to do.
I know. But regardless, this shit shouldn't be... You shouldn't be able to have...
Ruben is listening to this right now and is so disappointed that you're not fighting for that $50.
I don't know. I know. But I just think in general that shit, shouldn't be allowed. These, weird micro... Why do we even allow them as, a society? Why did those pop up and we went, oh, cool. I can buy... why wouldn't we just demand as a society that you just give us a game that works and that if you play more, you're better at it? Just how Nintendo used to work. You can't, you couldn't buy extra shit in Mario Kart. You just had to fucking play Mario Kart till you were good at it.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Buy fucking power jewels or whatever to beat the game. You just had to play some goddamn Mario Kart. Get your ass kicked by your older brother until
the day
you win, and then you start fucking people up. I mean. That's what I think. I don't understand, why we allowed that whole thing to happen.
Yeah.
And that's frustrating.
Fair. That's absolutely fair, but you got to get everybody on board for that to actually
I know.
do it, so then the companies make no money and then
Exactly. We're shooting ourselves in the foot here.
yeah,
We're not working together. We gotta work together.
there's a lot of things we need to work together.
We gotta
on.
work together on. You know.
Yeah.
It's like why do women wear makeup?
Ooh.
You don't have to, right? If you all just work together,
that's
and
true.
if women just all sat together and said, "We're not fucking wearing this anymore," what are we gonna do? We can't do anything about it.
Why do guys wear makeup?
Why don't?
No, why do?
Well,
Guys are wearing makeup now. Stay woke. Stay
Guys are
woke.
wearing makeup now.
They are. It's very disappointing.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Are you wearing makeup right now?
Fuck no. I'll take it as a compliment if I look like it though. But I'm not wearing any. Just saying.
If
No
any-
homo
If
hashtag.
anything, it's a self-provoked compliment.
Okay. Just saying.
Well,
But girls are way too evil and conniving to ever team up like that.
so you're not working together.
Because
So
there's going to be the
if
one
girls-
girl who's
yeah,
going to
if
wear the
girls work
makeup,
together,
and then
they
everybody
would,
else is going to... And there's just no way.
Like, I feel like when that all happened, like guys, like some guy wore makeup, and some girls gave him attention,
Cole.
and then all the other guys collectively said, "No, fuck that, we're not doing it." And then we all worked together. With women, it was like like the first one wore makeup, and all the guys were like, "Oh, no way!" And like started going after her. And then instead of working together and saying, "Nah, fuck that, we're not doing it," all the women went, "Well, I can wear makeup." And now all of a sudden, you got to spend all this fucking money all the time. I don't know why we're shooting ourselves in the foot as a society.
It's true.
I don't get it.
Very true.
Think about that, people.
President Rubin,
President Rubin.
would you start running?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rubin Hunnid, 2020.
Rubin Hunnid.
Let's go.
Hey, let's do it.
Let's go, man.
do it.
We got this.
Yep.
Guys, yeah, you guys could catch a lot of people there.
I think we got a solid
You make
base
a
right now.
lot of rap videos for it, promoting it. You
Hell
get
yeah.
the rap
A lot of
videos,
shit.
yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
I guess speaking of rants in society and being a president in 2020 or whatever we're running for, let's go for these people who support the fuckboy rappers. I guess you can't really be disappointed in the rappers nowadays. It's really who supports them. You know, this ABC 1, 2, 3 shit. If you're really like at home banging that shit, listening to it consistently, it's like it's not acceptable. Because at the end of the day, it's just there's no artistry in it. You know, it's like Picasso. He takes some time to paint the picture. You know, but with this shit, it's just unlimited fuckery that you could just dish out at any time. So for me, man, that's my rant. Just the people who support the fuckery nowadays, whether it's Lil Floozy, the little boat guy, the little canoe.
Little canoe.
And the rest
Little
of them.
Yachi.
Yeah,
Oh, what did we call him the last
Lil
one?
Yachi.
Little Yachi.
Is that the last time you were here? We
Little
called him?
Yachty. I know.
Tekashi 6ix9ine, just all of them, man. You know, so
That guy I've been seeing a lot of lately.
Yeah.
The rainbow hair.
yeah, the Rainbow Thug, yeah.
Yeah.
That guy, you know. So that's my little minor rant, you know.
I do like one point that you said. You can't blame the artist though, because they're trying to make money.
Yeah, it's the same
All right?
thing. As
It's
far
the
as
same thing with the company.
If you band together and say that we're not going to listen to this shitty music, they'll stop being promoted and being put on these platforms. So everybody just like listening to them, going, "Oh, this is what's dope." You know?
Exactly.
Like the goal of just like with, I'm not mad at the creator of the app, right? I'm not
Exactly.
mad. I mean, I am mad that like happened, but microtransactions shouldn't even be a fucking thing
Yeah.
to begin with. Of
Yeah.
course, the point of a company is basically, I want to sell you a turd sandwich for $1 million. I want to put the most minimal effort and to get the highest amount of return.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Penitentiary.
why do you think the fucking
Stay
Bulls
woke.
are so bad, all right? Because Reinsdorf wants to sell you bullshit, but he wants to pay the least amount of money and charge you the most he possibly can.
Yeah.
So that's basically the same thing. So we have to work together.
Yeah, 2020.
Just like with microtransactions, dog shit rappers, stop going to Bulls games until they actually get a goddamn team going. Same with the Bears.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Ruben Hunnid 2020.
Hey,
That's
I'm
what's
with it.
important.
Let's
Like
do it.
that.
Oh yeah.
We got to get a banner going.
Yeah.
Some type of picture.
We got some potatoes. What about the
Get
potatoes?
some potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
Some potatoes.
Yeah. There we going.
Hey, we can do it.
We're on to some stuff, man.
Well, Cole's kind of a wild card, but I could probably count on you two voting for me, right?
Yeah, I gotta register first.
Ooh, yeah.
Who's the,
Voting isn't very cool, so...
Who's the other candidate?
We don't know yet.
I'll vote for him.
Well,
Or
yeah.
her. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
or
whoa,
it,
or
at that
it.
point.
They.
Oh.
They. I don't know.
It could be the of the they.
That's not... That's fucking with my brain. He's smarter than he looks, people. He's a tortured genius.
He's a tortured genius.
Any other
Oh,
rants?
that's funny.
Anything gotta get off our chest here?
I don't have a rant, man.
Anything you're afraid of? Want to talk about on air? A list of your fears, maybe times that you're gonna be home alone.
I have something. I have something I want
Uh,
to say. I think Truly Water may have come out with a blood orange flavor.
Truly
you guys-
Water, yeah, we have not mentioned Truly Water.
Have you
Ooh,
noticed
yeah.
that it has blood orange flavor? It says it came out September 30th, 2016. This is the first I've ever tasted it. First crack of it.
It's been in the
Maybe
the
you've had
variety
'em.
packs, yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
so, man. I think
pretty
that's
sure
all the
we've had 'em.
pomegranate grapefruit shit. Which is good, not shit. Just, yeah. Hunnid's hooked on it.
Man, we'll go that far, you know.
Hey, you're hooked on it. Don't lie.
Well, if you win Guest of 2018, Guest of the Year, you'll get a lifetime supply of Truly Water.
Oh well, shit. If that's the case, then yeah, I'll be hooked on it.
Yeah,
then.
that's
We'll see.
that's the prize.
Yeah.
You just have
Blood
to
orange
contact
is
Truly Water,
delightful.
and they'll-
Yeah,
Okay,
you'll
they'll
work
get
it
it.
out with them.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out.
But yeah, that is a good
Tell
point.
them we sent you, and they'll be cool. What do we got? Oh, I got a Rose and Thorn.
All right, let's go into Roses and Thorns.
Bet. So I saw a commercial the other day for, if you guys remember, the old 96.3 DJs, Eddie and Jobo.
Oh
You guys
yeah,
remember those
yeah,
guys?
everybody
They're
knows
still doing commercials. They look really old, but I want to say rose to them for still out there grinding, man, because I used to
Absolute.
love listening to those guys. Eddie and Jobo in the morning.
Yeah, okay.
They were hilarious.
I like that one.
And I remember they came. Do you remember one of them came to our school?
Yeah,
I don't remember which one.
it was like for the GBN GBS game or something like that, right? Wasn't it for like a football game or some shit?
Maybe that time, but I'm talking about when we were really young at like Shaboni. They like came
oh,
to a school
yeah,
or something,
yeah.
and he like came for like a career day or something like that type thing.
Yeah,
and he like,
yeah,
talked to
yeah.
us. And he made like a video for like all these kids to watch, and then in the video they're like talking about it, blah blah blah. And then in the video they're like, "Don't ask how much a radio DJ makes." It's like what they say. And then as soon as they shut the video off, he's like, "If any questions?" And I raised my hand right away. I was like, "How much does a radio DJ make?" And he's like, "Really, man?" I'm like, well, I'm actually interested in possibly doing radio, so I really want to know. And look at here, I have a podcast now. It's
Boom.
mine, not yours or yours.
Well,
It's my
damn.
podcast.
Gang.
Ill Advised and Unprepared.
Shit.
Matt Merrigan edition. I'm taking over 2018 New Year. Stay
Fuck.
woke.
What he doesn't know is that like everything we've done so far is illegal. So when this all comes back,
I know, yeah.
we're gonna have that on recording. And me
What do
and
you mean?
Ruben
I don't
are-
know that. I'm the one telling you all that.
Yeah. I usually don't like illegal things being recorded, you know. So just saying.
Well, no, it's legal now.
Oh, okay.
It's just like bitcoins.
Oh, all right.
My other rose was the guy that was
Sure.
just like Bitcoin. My other rose is the guy that got off the plane, but you took
Yeah.
it for the what you
Yeah.
got. So rose to that guy. Always wanted to do it. Respect it. Any other roses and thorns?
I got a big rose.
Yeah.
I got a big rose here, and it goes to my brother Drew,
Oh God.
who said, "Ruben, your voice is piercing and obnoxious, and I can't stand it."
Oh yeah.
Rose, that's awesome.
Yeah,
My
that was-
brother gave advice on the podcast, and he goes, "Yeah, Ruben, it's just something about your voice, man. I just don't
Doesn't like it.
Oh,
Just not a
damn.
fan. I got a hater.
Oh.
Do you have any advice on how to handle?
You do, as somebody that has a very strong voice, and what do you say there?
Yeah. How do I handle my haters? I now have one, which I actually know personally, which is awkward.
You feed them more content.
Yeah, I think that will make him like me more.
Yeah. Hey, it's free promotion. They'll tell people how much they dislike you.
I feel like all press is good press, maybe.
For the most
But, like,
part. I
in
mean,
reality, no.
ask
I don't know.
Usher. That didn't really work
No,
out for him too bad.
no.
Yeah, that's all bad.
That's Harvey Weinstein.
No. Yeah, he didn't do well either. That's bad
Didn't
press.
work out for him either.
Yeah, that's pretty bad press.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ruben Ruben legitimately called in. He's like, I quit the show. I quit everything. After my brother told him that, he's like, I quit everything. You guys don't want me there. I'm done. My voice is piercing.
Piercing. He said, cuts through him like a knife.
Wow.
He's not a fan. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, look, if Ben Shapiro can be famous and he's got an annoying as shit voice, I think I'll be alright.
Dude, you'll be fine.
I think I'll be okay.
Your voice isn't that bad. Oh, it's not good. It's not bad.
It's not great.
I don't have a good voice either. Don't worry. It's a thing.
Yeah,
you gotta deal with it.
Too.
It's hard. It's awkward to hear your voice on recording, you know?
Yeah.
Did you like your voice at first? Like right when you heard
He's
it?
like, fuck yeah.
Nah,
No? It took you some time to find it?
nah. I mean, cause like I started recording early, man, and you know, just to be like 100, you know, I was recording around like 17, 18. So that's the phases of like, you know,
Yeah.
you growing into a man. So it was different as far as my voice goes. So I didn't like it like off the jump, you know. Like it now, but I didn't like it then.
Yeah.
So.
I became a man at 13.
Well,
so.
damn. All right. Full goatee and all.
No, I had a bar mitzvah, so.
Oh, real shit.
Yeah.
Salute.
Legally.
I was a man. So.
You could drink at 13.
Yeah, I could drink and stuff. It was cool. Yeah. I have a rose. So this morning, 8 a.m. on the train, this fucking dude just lights up a cigarette in the train car, starts smoking, then starts walking up and down the car, like rapping, like all this stuff. And I would kind of I would potentially give that a thorn, but then what he did was he got back to his seat, looked up at some chick and said, "Does this annoy you?" And she said yes, because it was obnoxious. And then he had the most sincere look and goes, "Oh, okay." And then immediately turns back, smokes and like lights another cigarette and starts rapping again at full volume. Which, like, dude, that's fucking awesome. Like, the lack of care is something you just have to respect, especially at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Just first thing ruining people's day and making my day, because I love that shit.
Yeah.
So it was totally ruining everyone's day except for me, and I had the biggest grin on my face.
That's good.
Loved it. So rose to that guy. Also, and a rose to Carson Wentz, quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
He posted a picture of his dog in front of a bunch of birds. Like, he takes his dog bird hunting. And obviously a bunch of people who are, like, bored, like, you know, they started complaining about that. Yeah. And they told him, and they, like, yelled at him. And he basically just tweeted back saying, like, I'm not apologizing. And the two things I tweet about are basically hunting and Jesus. And I'm not changing either of those. So, have a good 2018. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, don't give into that kind of shit.
He just got hurt, too, right?
Yeah. He just he tore his ACL and ruined my fantasy season.
Oh, tragic.
Yeah, that's not gonna be a rant, dude.
Dude, I don't even want to get into it. It was just brutal. Fucking Nick Foles.
So you won your fantasy league?
I did not win my fantasy
He
league.
was... I don't know whose phone that is.
That was Coles.
He was in the championship for his fantasy league and had the possibility to win $700, and he just needed 12 points from his quarterback, and
Couldn't do it.
couldn't get it.
I ended up losing by like
he lost.
3.
Lost by 3 points. He was freaking out.
Oh my god.
Super unfortunate.
It was extremely unfortunate.
He had to leave my house to watch the rest of the game.
I went home.
Oh yeah, shit got real.
I was like, dude. Any other roses and thorns?
You got any, Joe?
Definitely. Let's go to the rose, man. The rose is gonna be given to Tyler. Purchase some CCG gear, man. Quote,
There you go, Ty.
rocking with my dude Hunnid CCG for a minute. Any way I can support those, man. This is what he said. I don't fucking know. Any way I can support those, man, in his musicals, something, because the post cut off. But anyway, a rose to Tyler, man. He purchased some gear and he rocking with the gang. And
Tyler, way to support. It's awesome.
definitely. As far as a thorn, I'll give it to the whole NFL. And that's just because I feel like the whole black NFL, if you're not going to stand or if you're going to stand, you should do it as a unit. And I feel like that was just that was an opportunity to do something big, and they dropped the ball, literally, you know, where they could have really made a big change and done some really big things for cultures and just the brand as a whole, and they didn't do that. So, throwing to the whole NFL.
That's fair. I like that.
Fair enough.
I like
Any
that.
others? Anything?
You got a rose with on? I have a rose, but it's gonna lead into what are you watching, not watching. So
Okay.
if you got one, throw it out there.
Man, I had. No, I can't remember it. I'll probably say it later and upset Adam, but
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Tend to do that.
I had a couple. I just can't remember.
My
I
rose
didn't
is
write them down this
to
time.
Samantha Rowland for finally hooking us up with the Hulu account.
Oh.
Because that has changed my life now, having a Hulu account. Which
Clutch.
is bring me into what am I watching, not watching, which is Flavor Flav!
Yes.
We're watching a lot of Flavor of Love. We're on Flavor of Love 2 right now.
Oh, 2?
Yeah, we're on
Oh,
2.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. We
Oh, you started from the bottom, now you're here. Okay.
And then we're going to go into Rock Love.
Yeah.
Maybe I Love New York. I don't know.
New things start to get a
York
little dicey. When they start
is
going to like
back.
real chance at love, that's when things get
Yeah,
really
I know,
fucking
right?
weird, you know?
I don't
forgot
know if I'll
about
totally
them.
get into that, but that show is hilarious. It is awesome.
Dude.
Giving me a
You
lot
guys
of
went
laughs.
way back. Chance
Yeah.
of
Oh, yeah.
Love? Oh, shit.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So I will
Terrible.
be
Good.
watching
Oh,
that.
bad.
I will also be watching Malcolm in the Middle
Yep.
because that's on Hulu as well.
Okay.
I'm excited. Super stoked. It's been a great week.
Oh my god.
Who else is
Flavor of
watching
Love
stuff?
has been awesome.
So what am I watching? Let me see what I wrote down.
You know what
here.
I watched really quickly was the new season of South Park that's been out.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched it, do yourself the fucking favor. It is amazing.
Okay.
I haven't seen it.
It is
Funny.
unreal. It is so good. This is one of their best seasons in the last couple of years.
Okay.
By far and away. It's so good. I watched it in I think 2 days.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Solid.
My watching list right now, Planet Earth 2. Gotta get on that.
Watch that as well. That's good.
I am downgrading one. I had the movie Downsizing as a watching. Got bad reviews. Not watching or potentially watching illegally. Am watching that new superhero movie, Black Panther. Trailers look good. Might give that one a
trailer's
flyer.
really good.
Yeah, I co-sign that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mandatory.
And I was seeing what was trending today. The show Catfish. Remember that show?
Yeah.
Still on the air.
Uh-huh.
Not watching. It's a great show. I've seen a lot of episodes. It's very funny. But there's only so many seasons where I can watch these like dumbasses like, oh, my name is
Roast the
Rick.
coach Chad for that Catfish game.
I live in my mom's basement and I'm dating Rihanna. So yeah, that's great. I just want to call them and see if I'm actually dating her. You're not. Oh no way. Who is it? Some fat chick. Oh, I can't believe it. Like, come on, dude. Like, you know you're not dating Rihanna. Like, what's happening here? Let's be honest. You know, like, you can only watch that so much.
I know, it's the same thing.
Every single episode, like, who is it? Oh, just somebody who's ugly, like you. So, like, be happy, right? Like, these people are, like, gross. And they're like, I just can't believe she wasn't a supermodel. Like, dude, you're, like, 350 pounds. What are you talking about? Like, somebody actually likes you. And just go for it, man. Just, like, you know you're not gonna... Not doing any better. I don't think you are, buddy.
Ryan Sheckler. Oh, that's funny. Shit. Any others? Watching? Hunnid, you got any watches?
Yeah, I definitely got some. Robot Chicken.
Oh,
That
yeah.
That shit's
Okay.
fucking hilarious, man. That shit's a
That's a
classic.
good
Like
show.
that shit brings tears to my eyes, man. So they got a new season. I think they're on like
Cool.
episode 3 or some shit like that. But yeah, that's definitely what I'm watching right now.
Love Robot Chicken.
Robot Chicken was always a big hit or miss for me. I was either dying laughing or I didn't laugh once for the whole thing. It was
Yeah.
like a big, but I loved it.
Yeah, that's just classic for me, man.
It's great. It's
What
a great show.
what I'm not watching is just TV in general. Yeah, TV just gets no love from me. It's just full of
Stay
fluff.
woke, people read books.
Yes, all day,
2018.
twice a day. Read a book with a girl and a do-rag on. Yes.
That'll throw a lot of people off.
Stay woke, man.
2020. Ruben Hunnid. Stay woke.
Woke.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Dude, how many books do you guys think you're going to read this year?
If it's anything
the
like the
honest-
last...
Yeah, the honest
if
opinion. You
it's
think you'll read one?
Zero.
You don't think you'll read any?
0. I'll read the
I haven't read a
first
book
40
since seventh
pages.
grade.
of-
The Outsiders.
Dude, we
Maybe
gotta read.
4
We
or
have to
5
each
books.
read one book.
I'm not kidding. I have not read a book since The Outsiders.
You haven't read a book
I mean,
since The
I've
Outsiders?
listened to some books on tape, but I have not
Okay.
read them.
I mean, if you throw some pictures in that bitch, I'll read
Yeah,
that. You know what I'm
right?
saying? You know?
Get Jordan fucking...
I want to try to
Yeah,
read at
real
least one actual book this year. I don't think I did that last year.
That's the goal you're setting.
I want to read one. Like, one book, cover to cover, in full.
What do you mean? If anybody at this table's the reader, it's definitely you. I
I've
don't
read
it might
more
be
than
Hunnid
you-
over here. I don't know. You seem like a guy who could lay out on a chaise lounger, you know, with a nice
Oh, really, though?
glass and a nice mug of tea, nice...
To your wine. Yeah, real shit, though. But nah, no books this year. Really. I'm not even going to lie to you. No books this year.
I think we can all read one. I think that's a good
Why are
jumping
you
off
setting
point.
this for me?
Does
I don't
Dr.
wanna do that
Seuss
shit.
count
I'm
as a
fine.
book? Because
I
I
got
will
my own
read Go
goals
Dogs Go.
for my own shit.
Real talk.
What's your goal?
Oh,
I have a whole bunch of goals. I don't want to get like serious.
is this like a new segment, low key?
No,
Goals?
I'm saying like I actually.
I'm just
have a bunch
saying,
of
you know, goals.
Oh,
Is,
yeah,
is it like
good.
a new segment? I mean,
Goals.
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 We can talk about my progress. on
Here's
my
the
reading.
goals. Get the fucking Truly sponsorship, so we have to stop paying for this shit. So we
What are
get
you
so
talking
many
about?
people
It's
to
sponsor the
drink.
podcast.
I know, but seriously, guys, sponsor us.
This new blood orange flavor is fantastic.
It's not
by the
new.
way. Just very good.
It's not new.
It's not new.
Speaking of not new, I am
Damn.
watching a show called Chewing the Fat, made in 1999 with Ford Kiernan. Have you seen this? You're nodding your head like you have. All right, so then shut the.
I wasn't nodding my head. I don't know
He's
what you're talking about.
it's like a bunch of sketches in one little thing on Netflix, and it is hysterical. You can't understand anything they're saying because it's like really heavily Scottish actors that are doing like very highly like slang words, so you can't understand half of it, but like their mannerisms in it and everything are hysterical. It's like a Three Stooges type, like, you know, just like the shit they're doing. You don't even
Three
need to
Stooges isn't funny,
understand.
you realize that.
That sounds terrible.
I was about, you know what?
Like,
You know
Three Stooges
what?
was funny in 1919.
It
but
might
It's not funny.
It might
now
be
when you
bad
watch
because
it.
my only defense was that Stevan walked in the room and sat down and watched it with me for a couple
And
hours.
Stefan doesn't like
But
flavor
like-
anymore,
but
so
like,
you know
yeah,
where his
so-
TV.
yeah.
He likes the Marvel movies though, Ruben.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
literally all he likes. Is Marvel movies. No. All right, I will give it a try.
I'm not gonna do that.
Not me.
No chance.
Yeah.
Any others? Anybody? Any other wrap-ups? Got any shout-outs, honey?
Yeah. Any closing thoughts?
Oh man, it's always a shout out to you guys, man, for having me.
Thank you.
Shout out to Asthmatic, man. You're making a lot of progress. I see you moving. I see the dedication. You know, the hunger. So shout out to you. Shout out to Ruben too, man. I see you. The hunger. I see it in you too, man.
Good.
Yeah.
I know, man. I'm hungry. Like, I'm actually hungry right now. That's
I
what
see
you're
you,
saying.
Cole. I see the beard. You know, I see you out here. You know, flossing. You know, what you wash your beard with? What shampoo you use for your beard, man?
It's a whole hour.
Oh shit. Okay. Shout out to the beard, man. Hard work and dedication. You know, I see you. But nah, man. 2018 is shout out to everybody, man. Just positive vibes and growth, man, and progression. So that's where my mind is at, man. Shout out to the podcast. Like I said before, man. I see y'all doing big things, man. Just gotta stay persistent. So salute.
Thank you, man. Always a pleasure to have you on. We appreciate it.
Definitely, man.
For Hunnid, man, thank you for being on Ill Advised and Unprepared. My co-hosts, Cole Phillips, Adam Rubin. I'm Matt Merrigan. Thank you again, Hunnid. We'll be on hopefully soon. Stay tuned for all his new music coming out. CCG in the house. Peace. We out.
Doo-doo, doo-doo.